Hello everybody, my name is Chris, and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim Anniversary Edition, where in the last video we infiltrated Serana's mother's alchemy lab, and we opened this portal to the 9 gates of hell. Actually it's to the soul Cairn, which is where souls that are trapped go. And before somebody gets on me, yes, I know, I did forget to upload the video that was supposed to come out today. Well, no, it's yesterday for you, today for me, because I'm recording this on Tuesday. I just forgot. Yeah, I kind of had like a long night last night, got a little frazzled. Anyways, let's get right into this and jump in the soul Cairn with Serana in tow.
The air, the ground, this is all wrong.
Yeah, tell me about it. This is creepy. To be in here, we had to allow Serana to soul trap us, which brings down our health, magicka, and stamina quite significantly. It should be in here. Oh, that's just my disease I have. Yeah, 45 points. That is tough. That's just the rattles, so I guess... it's fine. I won't heal it right now. I only have 1 potion, so I want to save it in case I have a tussle with a vampire. So there are these soul husks scattered around the soul Cairn.
The smell here. Let's try to handle this quickly.
What does it smell like? It looks like it just smells like ash or something.
There's no escape.
So yeah, you can see, full of souls. Before we get too far into this video, as always, I'm going to say, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps me, the channel, grow, which it has been doing quite quickly. We just got above 900 subscribers a few days ago, and we're already at 942 at time of recording this, which is just pure insanity. I mean, oh wow, I just shanked that shot. We've been having some of the best growth ever, which is kind of strange because, like, while viewership on the normal videos that are getting uploaded are down, the subscriber rate is up. I don't know, I'm not going to complain too much about it because that's cool, and I'm trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber goal, in which I'm going to do a Q&A and sort of a face reveal, but some of you have seen my face. So leave questions in the comments section down below, and I will get to answering those. This is a page out of St. Jib's Opus, and we will learn more about it later. This reads, remember, in the end, 76 cliff racers were slaughtered. I was knee-deep in their corpses and my body on the verge of collapse, but I had survived. I smiled to the heavens and all went black. When I awoke, all I felt was my back on a cold stone floor. Every muscle in my body was on fire. My vision was blurred. Slowly, I tried to climb to my feet. It took several agonizing blanks. Continued in the next page. I believe there is 10, so we will be on the lookout for those, although I don't know if we will find them all.
Only those who have suffered long can find the light within the shadows.
Yeah, this place is really creepy. There was a point in time where I didn't really like going to the soul Cairn, but now I have a cooler appreciation for it. It's just...
Where'd you come from?
What's attacking? It's a very interesting concept, and in the end I am glad they added it to the game. Luckily, being soul trapped hasn't reduced our... Wow, why can't I think today? Our weapon damage. God, this is gonna be a long video. Not literally, it'll probably be around 30 minutes, but it's gonna be a long recording if you catch my drift. Okay, that didn't do anything. Sometimes those things will teleport you. Oh look,
Where'd you come from?
oh, I thought he was gonna just take that one shot and go down. These bonemen are just like normal skeletons. Sometimes they die really easily and sometimes they don't. Oh, please. No. He covered the page. Really?
Look at this place. I can't imagine shooting to come here. My mother must have been terrified.
Foos!
This is extremely frustrating. I don't think there's really anything I can do here. Except, like, reload walking into the soul Cairn. I mean, we just got in here. It's only a couple minutes ago. I'm not even going to bother cutting this out. I'm just going to run to the couple places I've been in. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares. We already went through this. Pick up the soul husks. Yada, yada, yada. Walk over here. Pull out the crossbow. Make 2 excellent shots. People, make sure you go follow my Twitch because I am trying to stream more over there. I'll probably stream Saturday night. No, not Saturday night. Never mind. I have plans Saturday. Sunday night, maybe? We already read this. Friday night, maybe. It's going to have to be kind of like late because I go to the gym, which is anywhere between 7 and 8 o'clock. So the recordings or streams would have to be after that unless I streamed during the day. But those would be weekdays, so most people are busy during the weekdays. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know why I went into my actual inventory for this. Oh yeah, I just have no stamina because of my disease. Bro, he's just attacking those orbs. They're like wisps, but purple. And they don't have a name. Interesting. They're definitely just... Oh, this is what I was talking about earlier. Sometimes these things just teleport you. The Book of Life and Service. Oh, this is just... The Book of Life and Service. The ranks of the blessed bone men... Oh, of the blessed are the bone men. For they serve without self and spirit forever. Blessed are the mist men, for they blend in with the glory of the transcendent spirit. Blessed are the wrath men, for they render their rage into the ages. Blessed are the masters, for they bridge the past and span the future. The litany of service, the boneman's oath. We die, we pray, to live, we serve. The master's voice, you swore to serve your lord. Creepy, but okay. Just a couple soul gems in there, nothing. How are we supposed to get down from here? I guess we just jump. Oh no, am I gonna fall through this hole? I am gonna fall through the hole. Okay, I didn't die. Serana, no. Don't kill him. You know what, just screw it. Take the page. Quickly stifled by the sound of over 100 wings, rising from the Foyada was an entire colony of cliff racers, and they were out for blood. The blasted thing had led me straight to their nest and sacrificed itself with the intent of feeding me to its brood. It was a trap. The damn things had become much too clever. Knowing this was likely the end, I jumped down from the Silt Strider and hit the back of its legs with the blank. So basically, St. Jib's Opus is just the story of St. Jib eliminating the cliff racers from Skyrim. Not Skyrim, Morrowind. Jeez. I am really frazzled today. I'm going to totally blame it on the fact that I worked out before I'm recording this, and it was a really, really intensive workout, and I'm really tired right now. Like, physically, and it's just messing with me mentally. I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with something that made me not sound so stupid. It doesn't... I mean, because right now it just sounds like I don't know my own native language. But, I mean, don't we all have our days? I'm still trying to get out this content. Is this one going to do something? It healed me! I didn't know it could do that. That is awesome. I'm like a child. I'm so happy right now. I just learned something in a game that I've played for, God, like 8 years. Maybe 9. This game... Whoa, Serana, chill. Oh, it's Boneman. How did... That did not hit, but okay. Seriously? You're made out of bones. Unrelenting force should literally just... you know, make them fall apart. Is this gonna restore anything? I guess it's only health because it didn't restore any of my stamina. Okay, this stamina is to... Chill. I'm just gonna drink that potion now. I don't think we're gonna be encountering vampires anytime soon. Except for Serana and probably her mother. So it'll be good to have our stamina. And yeah, you can already see it growing quicker. Oh, there we get our health back. Okay, I need to check to make sure there's no page up and around here. I don't think I've ever actually collected all of the pages, which sounds really Ooh, look, it's a circlet. Page 3. We've recovered 6 and 8. 8 was the first, 6 was the second. Tracking what I call a lingerer, a cliff racer without a nest. He was a particularly feisty one, too, leading me on a merry chase across almost 3 miles of ash dunes. I had managed to take a piece out of one of its wings in an earlier scuffle, so he couldn't maintain much of a climb, but he still had quite a bit of stamina left, and he was trying to make me tire of the chase. Almost 2 solid hours passed, and my Silt Strider, tired or something, and my soul is like, I'm just losing health while being up here, so, you mind, bro? I don't know what your problem is. Oh, it's one of the... I think that's what they call the masters or whatever they are. Wait, does this just like heal you every time you jump in it? No. Okay. I need to get on focus right now. I almost just ran over to that one to be like, ooh, give me more health, but no, behave yourself, Chris. But I will hit this one on the way over. I almost just said on the way home. That doesn't even make sense. We're already 10 minutes into this video, and I have accomplished nothing. I hope you guys are enjoying. This is, like, my specialty. We're 80... Yeah, last episode was 80 episodes in, and, I mean, we've, like, completed the... Actually, we've completed quite a lot of stuff. I mean, main quest, companions, College of Winterhold, minor quests. Okay, so we didn't really accomplish a whole lot yet. Arvak! We must follow this horse. I think we need to find something to do with him because he is a useful dude. Although we do have, you know, like our unicorn donkey. Hello, Morven.
Well, look what we have here. Someone with flesh on their bones.
What's the matter with you?
Let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers.
Unfortunate.
How in the name of Zenithar was I to know the ingredients were phony? Do I look like someone that would double-cross a necromancer?
So that's how you got here?
You got it. Horse, wagon, and all. Plopped here without so much as a word. I used to be one of the best traders in High Rock, you know. People would track me down just to see what I had for sale.
Got anything left?
Very funny. And what exactly are you going to pay me with? Take a look around. Gold doesn't exactly win.
Well, you could just give me everything then. There must be something you would want.
I'll tell you what. I appreciate what you're trying to do, so I'll play along. The only thing I see around here in abundance are soul husks. You know, those ugly fungus-looking things growing out of the ground. Bring me, say, 25 of them, and you can rummage through what was left on my cart.
Fair enough. What do you have?
Odds and ends I've gathered over the years. Well, used to gather, before all of this nonsense happened to me. Tell me what you're looking for, and maybe we can make a deal, if you have the husks.
Okay. I don't have any. I'm not going to say I don't have any. I really want to know how they soul trapped a wagon. That's kind of befuddling to me. That's a fun word. You know, I used to not know that these things opened gates. That's just like an embarrassing factoid about me. Okay, so this is only... Oh, nice, soul gems. I guess that would make sense that there would just be soul gems all around the soul cairn. Serana, what's wrong? Are you scared to go in there with me? That didn't do anything. Okay. I'm just exploring as we go along. I'm not going to go explore everything. Maybe I will in a different episode. Who knows? Let me know in the comment section down below if you'd want to see me explore the entire thing. Or I can do it on a live stream and upload that. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows what the future will entail? That will probably be a while from now anyways. Man, I'm so excited to hit 1,000 subscribers. That's such a huge goal. And it's happening so fast now. It's a little like... I kind of was hoping we would hit it before the year started, or the new year started, but I'm not going to complain.
That'll teach you.
Wow, okay. Oh, I need to make a save because this is definitely going to be my new screensaver.
Where'd you come from?
Ha, got him.
Done and done.
Just had barely enough range. Okay. It looks like there's this weird castle up here that we need to go to, and that's where the arrow's pointing us, so we will continue. It's kind of cool. It looks like just like Legos floating around in the sky. Soul Cairn just has a cool view. Look, I don't know. However you would wish to say it. Okay, I know this is stupid, but I'm going to make another save. Ha!
Mother? Mother!
Maker. It can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him. To make everything right.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
Nice to meet you too.
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter?
How'd you know I was a vampire hunter?
It pains me to think you'd travel with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down.
That is a bold assessment. This is no ruse. I want to keep her safe.
Coming from one who murders vampires as a trade,
I've killed like
I find
5.
it hard to believe your intentions are noble. Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
That's why I'm here for the Elder Scroll.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone?
Probably.
The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself.
What do you mean? And why are you telling me this? You just like got done with a spiel about why you don't trust me, and now you're telling me the entire prophecy.
When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2
Yeah, I
Elder Scrolls.
got that already.
The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
How does Serana fit in?
Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout
Thought you were a
followers
turtle.
of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor.
So, the tyranny of the sun requires Serana's blood then.
Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible.
Are you saying that Harkon means to kill her?
If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires.
I would never allow that to happen.
And how exactly do you plan on stopping him?
Well, I have this nice hammer. I'll kill Harkon.
If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans?
Do you know who I am? I am the Dragonborn. I've killed Alduin. I've already stopped one prophecy from coming true and destroying the world. Why do people not understand that? Does Serana get, like, an opinion in this?
You care nothing for Serana.
Oh, shut
or
up.
our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul Cairn, you're still a vampire hunter at heart.
I got soul trapped,
You're
actually.
here because we're abominations in your mind.
Yep.
Evil creatures that need to be destroyed.
Some of them. Serana believes in me. Why won't you?
Serana? This stranger aligns himself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to him.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Oh, Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him, before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
So do you have this Elder Scroll with you?
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
What do you need to do? Or what do we need to do?
You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
Okay, we'll return soon.
One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the Cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the Keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
Why does nobody understand that my profession is to kill dragons? I wish I could bring that up. Okay, let's run through this dialogue. How did you become imprisoned here?
When I entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place.
And what was the bargain?
I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they crave.
Disturbing.
If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here.
You have a soul? They tricked you?
The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat into these ruins.
And you became trapped.
Unfortunately, yes. Since the keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach.
So you've been imprisoned here for all this time?
Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well. I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game, each watching the other to see which will give in.
Well, I don't see what would happen if you gave in. If I leave the Soul Cairn, can I safely return?
As you've been traveling in the Soul Cairn, your body has become attuned to it. Let's just say a tiny part of you rubbed off on it, and in its place, a bit of the Soul Cairn filled the void. You should find no difficulty using the portal any longer.
Alright, who are the Ideal Masters?
I know very little about them. They're mystic entities that lord over the Soul Cairn, controlling every aspect from its fabric to its appearance.
What do they resemble?
Well, some necromancers believe they are the crystalline structures dotting the Soul Cairn. I believe there's more to it than that.
How so?
I think they transcend what we perceive as a physical form. Perhaps they were once corporeal beings, but they've obviously reached a point where they no longer require a tangible presence.
And the crystals?
Conduits, through which the Ideal Masters speak to their underlings and feed on their victims.
Why would they require sustenance?
The Ideal Masters' weakness is their insatiable hunger for pure souls. It's the reason for the Soul Cairn's existence, and the only leverage a necromancer has when bargaining with them.
And what do the Masters provide in return?
The ability to summon powerful undead guardians, as one would conjure an Atronak or Daedra. However, the majority of necromancers that are foolish enough to enter into a bargain with the Ideal Masters wind up here, as harvested souls.
Sounds more like a skill issue. And last but not least, why haven't you pursued the prophecy?
Harkon's vision is a world plunged in eternal darkness, where the vampire can flourish, and never again fear the tyranny of the sun. What he fails to realize is how much attention would be called to our kind if the prophecy came to fruition.
What sort of attention? That's a dumb question, dude.
If eternal night fell, there are many who wouldn't stand for it. They would raise armies in attempts to return things to normal. The order of the day would be our destruction, until every last vampire was hunted down and eliminated.
So you prefer living in the shadows?
I do. It's how the vampire has survived for millennia, and the only way we can continue to survive in the future.
Okay, that's all of them.
Be careful.
Alright,
And keep my daughters safe.
we're gonna have to run through some more dialogue, like right down here with Serana, just to keep it
Let's
fresh.
kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
Okay, are you feeling after talking to your mother? I know this is kind of boring, a lot of dialogue, but it is what needs to happen.
Relieved, I think. All those things had been building for a while. You have no idea how long I wanted to say that to her.
Why did you ever agree to her plan?
Look, I loved my father, but when he found that prophecy, that became his life. Everything else, even me and my mother, we just became clutter. I was close with my mother, but she just kept feeding me her opinions of him, and eventually I started believing them.
She doesn't seem too fond of him.
The moment we gave ourselves to Molik Ball, things got really icy between them. They were both drunk with power, and pulling in different directions. And then he found that prophecy, and that was it.
And you were caught in the middle.
I was. Honestly, it took me up until now to figure out that my mother was really just as bad as he was. He was obsessed with power. She was obsessed with seeing him fail. It was just so toxic. Maybe I could have seen this coming. We could all be better off now.
You shouldn't blame yourself.
I know that in my head, but I just can't help feeling bad about the way things are. Sorry, I know you're trying to help. Thanks. Anyway, we should keep moving.
Yeah, my help usually doesn't actually help. And we have like 3 minutes before I'm going to wrap up the video, so we're just going to head off to one of these markers. And we quickly have to talk about something called vamponomics in my head, you know, vampire economics. And that is if you blot out the sun, right? Things will stop growing within one harvest cycle. Even less. If it's early in the crop cycle, things will just die without the sun, right? What dies when it doesn't have plants? Animals. Animals die without plants because animals eat plants. Okay, we established that. And then you have the people who eat the plants and the animals. What's gonna happen when they run out of things to eat? Oh, there's this thing called starvation, and they die. So, I don't really understand... Serana, can you please not zap me? I don't really understand Harkin's logic behind all of this, because you're just gonna kill everybody and everything. I don't know, like, vampires can kind of, like, starve to death, can't they? That's what makes them the frenzied vampires or whatever that we encountered below Castle Volkihar. So, oh, here's another one of those soul gems that's gonna eat my face. Peace out. So, it just, none of it really makes sense. But that's my 2 cents. None of it makes sense, that's my 2 cents. Haha, get it? But, this is a weird video. It's actually, I feel like it's a good video, though. Kind of enjoying recording this one, definitely. Healy pad. So glad I know that now. This is so cool. It's not even like it's that important or anything, but it's just really cool. I get excited over silly little things. I'm going to come explore this building. This is probably going to be the last part of this video because I keep getting sidetracked. But Soul Cairn, it's something you just want to explore as you go along and not have to come back to, because then you'll get lost in what you already did or did not discover. Ooh, bone arrows. Soul Stealer arrows. Emerald. Gold. Soul Gem. So many arrows that I'm never going to use because I don't use bows. But I take them anyway because I am a hoarder. What's this? Ooh, Soul Husks and Daedra Hearts. Okay, I guess that one. Serana. Oh, thanks. Okay. I need to start recording earlier in the day like I am right now. It definitely, I have more energy. I enjoy recording more. It's not more of like, oh, let's just get this done, it's late type thing. It's, you know, we're having fun. And when I'm having fun, you're having fun. At least I hope so. By the way, we're lost in this
Where'd
maze.
you come from?
Um,
That'll teach you.
another book of life and service. Some skills, a chest, things and stuff. Always fun. I love things and stuff. Already searched that bag. What's this do? That's what I thought.
Who's there?
Me! You coming, Serana? Can she, like, use these?
Knew I heard something.
Okay, I hear her, but I can't see her. Okay, so this is where I try not to die. Soul Essence Gem full. Yes, this is my Soul Essence. Oh, another page. We'll read this and finish the video. Minutes. So this is 9, so we finished 8, and it was like a few, and then minutes. But I finally managed to do it. As for my eyes adjusted to the dim light of my new surroundings, I realized that I was standing before Lord Vivec himself. He was simply staring at me, floating above his throne, and staring at me with his piercing eyes. Sitting above his throne like crisscross applesauce, like he flies. When I began to prostrate myself as a sign of respect, he held up one of his hands as if to say it wasn't necessary. Was I dead? Was Lord Vivec pleased with me? Was he blank? How nice. The page isn't even, like, done. You just skip into the next one. He's a mad lad. Okay. Alright, yeah, I need to wrap up this video. Anyways, everybody, I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure, leave a like and subscribe. And as always, hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.